Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with a little bit of diamond surfing today for Friday. It is August 11th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your friendly Fridays. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Don't forget, you can get the free Raymond Report light matchups each and every day right here at the website. Once you go to ATS Stats, go to Matchups, go to the pull-down menu, get the game of your choice, scroll down to the bottom if you love these stats and trends like this one here. The Marlins 13-4 as a home team, coming off a game where they scored 5 runs exactly the last 2 years. Those are the type of stats and trends you get here with the free Raymond Report. Go to the website, go to Matchups, and then in the pull-down menu, go to the game of your choice. All right, let's take a look at the SBI, the Sports Betting Index, and yesterday it was a 3 and 5 days for the favorites, 1 and 7 on the run line, so the underdogs having a really good 3-day average. In fact, when you look at the 3-day average on the run line, 74.7% of the underdogs on the run line cashing tickets the last 3 days, so you want to check that out. And it's always good to have your finger on the pulse, see what's going on in the market. What goes up must come down. Now here's the good news and the bad news. Well, the good news, if you've been betting the run line on the underdogs, you've been doing very well. The bad news is exactly that. What goes up must come down, so you got to be very careful, because trying to anticipate and guess when the favorites are going to have their next best day, it's like trying to catch a fallen knife, right? So you can see the underdogs here on the run line had 3 days in a row, and yeah, so be very careful betting the run line. If you look at the last 2 days, we're talking 19-4. Wow, 19-4 on the run line, so be very, very careful entering this weekend in Major League Baseball. And for the over-unders, on the 3-day average, 65% of the Major League Baseball games have gone under the total, 35% to the over. And on the 7-day average, 55.6% of the favorites have cashed tickets in Major League Baseball. Speaking of Major League Baseball and favorites, let me go to my ATS standings, and I'll come back to that in a second because it's going to take a few minutes to load up. But in the meantime, let's go look at the stats and trends of the day. I got a lot of good stats and trends for you guys here today. The Dodgers, 14-1 as a home team, coming off a 5-game win streak the last 4 years. That's good for 93.3%. The Astros, 9-1 as a home team, coming off a 7-game road trip the last 4 years. That's good for 90%. The Blue Jays, 12-2 as a home team, coming off a loss over an American League Central division opponent the last 2 seasons. They're coming off a loss yesterday afternoon to the Cleveland Guardians. And the unders, 10-1 for the New York Mets, 10-1 as a home underdog this season. So anytime the Mets are a home underdog this season, 10-1 to the under. Interesting, very interesting stat right there. And if you like the Mariners tonight, they are 10-2 as a home team, coming off a 5-run win the last 2 seasons. And let's go to the old 80% club stats. I love these ones here too. If you go to your dashboard, we got some really good old 80% club stats. Arizona as an underdog versus a National League West division opponent in the last 10 games. 80% of those games went under the total. Pittsburgh Pirates, a home team in the month of August, last 20 games, 16-4 to the over. St. Louis Cardinals as a road team during a night game after a non-division game, and they're coming off a win against an American League East opponent like the Tampa Bay Rays, and they're coming off a win as a road underdog, 1-9-1 to the under. So a lot of great stats and trends here with your membership at atsstats.com. And if you like Houston, anytime they're a 180-200 home favorite versus a division foe the last 4 years, they are 14-3 against the straight up, not against the number, straight up. And here's the last one on the Dodgers. Anytime they're a home favorite last 2 years and they're 5-0 in the cycle, they are 23-4 straight up in the next game. All right, let's go to your top 5 sports betting situational handicapping spots here tonight. Coming in at number 5 is the Atlanta Braves against the Mets. They're a 185 favorite. I had them listed at 54.2% chance of winning, and on the value index, I had them at 199.6, so you can see they're a little bit of a discount tonight against the New York Mets. Coming in at number 4, Milwaukee against the White Sox. Neutral 6 days. So neutral 6 days means that they're either 3-4, 4-3 in their last 7 games. And when they play a team with a record below 500, they win 59%. Look at the Braves. I forgot to mention this. The Atlanta Braves, with teams with a losing record, 71% winning streak. So that's a pretty, well, not winning streak, but a winning record against those teams with a below 500 record. Coming in at number 3 is Colorado against the Dodgers. Good luck with that, because Dodgers are really, I showed you the great stats and trends, but from a situational handicapping spot, And that's the difference, right? When you look at sports handicapping, you're looking at the cycles, performance cycles, where everybody is at certain time of year. Look at Tampa Bay beginning and look at Tampa Bay now, right? So it gives you a little bit of an idea. Same thing with the Phillies. Phillies didn't start off great. Look at them now, right? So everything goes through cycles, and we'll see Colorado, according to the our algorithms and our formula, they're in a pretty good cycle right now. So as much as I love the Dodgers, maybe you might want to consider maybe Colorado plus a run and a half. Hey, the underdogs are doing well on the run line. You know, maybe a 4-3, 3-2 win. Even though they lose, maybe you hook them, right? Number 2, Pittsburgh against Cincinnati. Cincinnati, that's what I mean by cycles, right? They're not going through a good run right now. And Pittsburgh, neutral 9 days. So that's pretty good right there. And against a team with a 50% win percentage, not that great. 36% win record, and let me see, the last 4 have gone over, and they're playing at home where they're 28-30 on the season. So you know what, Pittsburgh could be some value there. And your number 1 sports handicapping situation is the New York Yankees. They're at Miami tonight, neutral 9 days, and their strength of schedule last 7 is at 57%. They're playing a team with a B-type record, and they're normally 48%. They do better against the C's at 63%. And let me see here, on the road this year, 24-28. I had them listed at plus 124, so fair market value if you like the Bronx Bombers. And the chance of winning, 40.8, which I kind of like when it's the underdog. Anytime I can get the underdog at a 40% or higher on the cow, it's a pretty good opportunity to make some money. All right, let me see if the standings have come in yet. So if you go to your website, atsstats.com, or your dashboard, and you always want to get those stats and trends and the ATS standings right here, just click on the ATS standings, and it's going to bring you the money line. And what I like to normally do is like to see what range is coming in, right? So we're just going to wait. There we go. So you can see here, you're looking for the green sections, and you see home favorites this year winning at 58.47. And let me see, on the run line, favorites of Pick'em to 120 hitting 57.3. It's the underdogs I like to see where, yeah, look at that. Pick'em 120 for the underdogs on the record of plus the run line. Pretty good right there. Yeah, look at this, 160 to 180 home favorites winning at a 63.7% rate. So you ever wonder, like, hey, what are records of the home favorites between 160 and 180? Well, 63.7%. And home underdogs on the run line, 58.7% of plus 140 and 160. As you can see, run dogs, there's my dog Rusty. He likes the underdog, so hey, just good timing there on the Rusty with the underdog segment. All right, there you have it. That is the diamond surfing. Yeah, we're going to call this diamond surfing today. Gave you the SBI, the stats and trends, the top situational handicapping spot, and we gave you some good ranges on where you should be looking to cash that winning ticket today for Friday. It is August 11th. And folks, don't forget, if you do enjoy this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. And don't forget, check out the Raymond Report Lite version. Go to the website, ATS Stats, go to Matchup, pull down menu. Let's say if you go to the Toronto game and against the Cubbies and you scroll right down to the bottom, you can see the under is 8-3 for the Cubs as a away team coming off a National League East Division opponent, and the Blue Jays 12-2 as a home team coming off a loss over an American League Central opponent. Those are the stats and trends you get each and every day right here at atsstats.com. Good luck.